John, thank you so much. Give me some sugar before you leave. Patriot family forever. Patriot family forever. I want to thank you guys all for coming out. I appreciate you so much for being here, and I appreciate what John Paul is doing. And Matt, I especially appreciate what you said about this is not doing anything. We need to be active. We need to be active as citizens. We need to be active in the voting booth. But I'm going to tell you right now, the real problem we have in America is that we are only active about 10% of the time. We start in September and we turn off the second week of November. And then we let our employees do whatever the hell they want for another 18, 19 months, right? 20 months before we start paying attention again. So we need to be active citizens all of the time. We need to be telling our employees that work here in this building, that work over in City Hall, and that work in your city halls and state legislatures and governor's offices all over the country. We need to be telling them when they do a good job. And we need to be telling them when they do a bad job. It's one of the things I am most excited about John Paul's system, because it gives people a vehicle, a mechanism, a tool to be able to measure what their politicians are doing, not just during election years like we have right now, but all the time. We will not get this country back by being a bad boss. I'm going to repeat that. We will not get this country back by being a bad boss. And a bad boss is the boss who hires somebody and then doesn't tell them what we expect them to do. So we need to be telling them what we expect them to do. We need to be telling them that now while they're on the campaign trail. A little pro tip, okay? This time in the election cycle, the general election, is the best time to go to your candidates and tell them what you expect. Yes, support, okay? Yeah, we support you. We're going to vote for you, yada, yada, yada. But here's what I expect you to do when you win. That's how we need to speak to our employees, you guys. We need to speak with force. They are not celebrities. They are not sports stars. They are employees, and we need to act accordingly. Now, I live as an activist by Dr. King's 6 steps to nonviolence. And I thank Dr. King for creating them. And they go like this: information gathering, which is the most important thing. We need to know not only our side of the issue, but we need to understand their side of the issue as well. We can't educate, which is step number 2, if we don't understand what's their side of the issue. We need to understand why they're there and what they're yelling about, even if it doesn't make any sense. Then we educate. Then we have personal commitment. Personal commitment is what I'm talking about, you guys. And I want you to make a personal commitment right now. Not only to get engaged in this election cycle and to go and meet your candidates and tell them what you expect of them. Meet the incumbents. Tell them what you expect of them. Pro tip, Republicans, even if they're a Democrat, tell them what you expect of them. They need to know, regardless of party. That personal commitment needs to extend to every single month this year. I'm going to ask you to take 15 minutes every week. This is a small ask, you guys. 15 minutes every week to write a politician, to write an email, to make a phone call, to be the boss of your employees. That is not a big ask, to ask for the right of having a self-governed country, as it says right here, we the people. We need to be we the people. That means we the bosses. So I need you to make that personal commitment. But in addition to that, we're going to have to continue to engage these folks, you guys. We need to negotiate. I am not here to break you down. I am here to lift you up with freedom. It is okay that they're angry, and I thank our officers for supporting the First Amendment. They are free to be here and yell, just as I am free to be here and talk to you, and thank God we are free to do so. But we have got to be careful, because we are losing this freedom right now. And we are losing it because we're sleeping. We're losing it because the people who are fighting hard and who are awake are worn out. So we need more people to rise up. We need more people to be engaged. We need more people to realize that our country is on the brink of nuclear war, that we're being taken over by globalists, that national sovereignty and the individual liberty that our founders promised is in real jeopardy. We need to understand that the real fascists are training these individuals, that they think we're the fascists when they are the one who advocates for a government that makes special deals with corporations to protect them from vaccine injuries. That's fascism. So we need to get out there. And I just appreciate all these folks out here today. But I'm going to ask you to go to your friends list. And I'm going to ask you, ask each of your friends to make the 15 minutes a week commitment to being a citizen. The we the people 15 minutes. That's all I'm going to ask. Share it with every single one on your friends list. We're going to phone tree this just like Tupperware parties. This is how we can take our country back. So y'all going to do that for me? 15 minutes, we the people. And if you do have an opportunity, and if you are somebody who is capable, do run for office like my friend Stacia, who's going to be up here later today. We're so proud of our patriots who actually do run for office. And for all of you guys standing up and all of our activists, thank you. I'm Suzanne Monk. Thank you for your time. Thank you for John Paul for being here. I appreciate you guys. Go America!